Morgan Housel, in his own words, stop trying to impress people.
Number one, the most important. Ask yourself, do you want to use money as a tool to give yourself a better life, or as a scorecard for other people to measure you by? And most of those people are not even paying attention to you to begin with.
Avoid FOMO or the fear of missing out.
Not having FOMO is the single most important financial skill. I think it's so important that you cannot ever imagine accumulating significant wealth over your lifetime if you are susceptible to FOMO.
Morgan Housel is a New York Times best-selling author of both The Psychology of Money and Same as Ever. His books have sold over 6 million copies and have been translated into more than 50 languages. Billionaire Howard Marks, company founder of Oak Tree Capital, one of the most respected distressed debt funds in the world, says Morgan, has the rare ability to turn complex financial concepts into clear, simple, and profoundly insightful lessons. While best-selling author of Atomic Habits, James Clear, describes Morgan's writing as transcending the world of finance. He understands the human condition, and his insights into our relationship with money are insightful and transformative. In this short video, we will explore some of Morgan's brilliant financial advice, and we will also share a very special way to stay on top of what Morgan is thinking and writing about right now. So stay tuned until the end of the video. We will show you how. Know your own risk tolerances.
The single biggest problem is figuring out what you want, what you're good at, what your risk tolerance is, and that's going to be a very unique answer for you. And I always cringe whenever there's any kind of financial content on TV or online or on YouTube where it says, you should do this.
Ideas X Finance. Quality, relevant, knowledge. A channel focused on delivering quality content about the ideas shaping global markets, finance, and investing. In the description below, there is a link to a free reading list of the 100 must-read books in finance and investing. We have also provided a brief summary of each book so you can focus on what interests you. The reading list covers a wide range of topics, including personal finance, investment strategies, financial history and markets, behavioral finance, real estate, and even risk management. There is something for everyone. If you have enjoyed this video and want to continue to learn more, please subscribe now so you don't miss any of our quality content or free resources. Finally, please feel free to provide your thoughtful comments or question on this video in the comments section below. We value your feedback and input. Morgan thinks the two biggest takeaways from his two books are: be humble, no one knows the future.
I think the biggest thing in both of my books, there's two grand takeaways from it. One is a plea for humility, that in your individual life and at the society level, stop pretending that you know what's going to be in the future, because you don't. I don't, you don't, nobody does.
There is no one size fits all.
The other is a plea to look inwards and realizing that the right financial solution, the right career solution for you is going to be different than it is for me, and vice versa. Not because we disagree with each other, but because we're different people.
Save money. This is your freedom, your future independence.
A lot of what's probably giving you stress in life is that you don't have control over what you're doing. And if you view every dollar of savings that you have as a bit of your future that you own and control, then I think that mindset can shift pretty dramatically. And it's that's the ticket out. The ticket out is not a nicer car. It's not a bigger house. It's not better clothes. The ticket out is independence. That's what's going to give you the better career. It's what's going to make you happier. It's what's going to make you healthier. And the only thing that's going to give you independence is having enough money saved up so that you can choose where you want to live, maybe even what job you want. You can choose at some point down the road when you retire. If you get sick, it's not just going to break you immediately. Having that independence is going to take more weight off your shoulders than anything else you can do.
But how does Morgan invest his own money? Keep it simple. Dollar cost average into index funds.
Year evolutionary period for me of trying different things before I finally settled where I am right now, which is I dollar cost average into index funds. I have a pretty high percentage of our assets in cash and treasuries. And I always have to say, I'm not recommending other people do that. You just have to figure out what works for you. And my wife and I really value the simplicity of it. And also the variable that I want to maximize for is endurance and longevity. And so if, in my view, by owning index funds, the simplicity of it and the brainlessness of it increases the odds that I can stick with it. So if having this boring basic investing strategy means that it increases the odds that I can stick with it for 50 years, then it's the right thing to do.
Bonus how to know what Morgan's is thinking about right now. Early in the video, we promised that we would share how you can stay on top of what Morgan Housel is thinking and writing about right now, so here it is. Few people realize that Morgan writes a bi-weekly blog. In fact, his very first book, The Psychology of Money, was composed entirely of blogs, which he turned into chapters. This is why you can read the book in any order. Each chapter stands on its own. You can sign up to his blog by going to Collab blog, www.collabfund.com/. Once you visit the website, scroll to the bottom of the page and sign up, or simply bookmark this page. You will notice that not all articles are written by Morgan, so you will need to just check the author. Morgan is a partner at the Collaborative Fund, a fund established in 2010, and whose mission it is to identify and support companies that live at the intersection of for profit and for good. Here is a summary of some of Morgan's best investment advice we have covered in this video. Stop trying to impress people and start understanding the power of compounding. The earlier you start investing, the more it can benefit you. The less money you spend on trying to impress people, the more money you will have working for you. Morgan consistently emphasizes that time is one of the most important factors in investing. Avoid FOMO, or the fear of missing out. Don't chase trends. The fear of missing out on the next big thing can lead to poor investment decisions. Stick to your plan and avoid making decisions based on hype and market euphoria. Know your own risk tolerances. Be prepared for surprises. Be prepared for volatility. Unexpected events happen all the time. Understand that market downturns are a part of investing. Morgan advises that it's critical to build a margin of safety into your investments. Your margin of safe is different than someone else's. Be humble. You don't know the future, know your limits. Being self-aware is vital. Know what you don't know, and don't be afraid to admit it. Morgan reminds us that overconfidence can lead us to take unnecessary risks. There is no one-size-fits-all. We are all different, and unexpected events and volatility impact us differently. What works for your friends might not be right for you. Morgan encourages us to study ourselves. Save money, this is your freedom, your future independence. Morgan argues that your savings rate is more important than your investment returns. He emphasizes the importance of saving consistently. The more you save, the less dependent you are on high returns to meet your financial goals. Keep it simple. Dollar cost average into index funds. Complex strategies aren't always better. Simplicity in investing, such as using index funds or other low-cost, diversified investments, often leads to better outcomes. Morgan encourages us to build portfolios that optimize for endurance and longevity. Additional resources. We could not possibly cover all of Morgan Housel's investment philosophy or advice in this short video. If you would like to learn more, we have put lots of other resources in the description section below, many of them free. Finally, thank you for making it this far. If you have enjoyed this video and want to continue to learn more, please subscribe now so you don't miss any of our content or free resources. Additionally, feel free to watch another one of our videos or download a free copy of our top 100 must-read books in finance and investing. There is something for everyone.